Hi, I'm Carmen Coleman, and I'm here to tell you about the packets of materials that you will be able to pick up now at the food sites. You know, for the past several weeks, you've been able to collect choice boards. Our students will still have access to choice boards, but also they will get packets that look similar to this. And so in our packets, you will find different kinds of math practice as well as some reading practice. This is a 5th grade packet, so students might have to read a short story or an article or a poem. They might then have to answer some questions, or in this case, they're completing a chart about what the words mean. And it's important to know that the intention is for these materials to be practice materials, materials that you might have already learned about or that your child might have already learned about. And we just want to provide them some opportunities to apply what they've learned and get some practice during this very unusual time. It's also important to know that these won't be turned in like typically things are turned in the classroom to your teacher. Your teachers, I'm sure, have already been in touch with you by phone and possibly through, other means of communication. But in this case, your teachers will be talking with you about the paper materials that you're working on, and then you will just want to keep those either until you can take them back to one of the food sites where you'll put them in some kind of bin to be collected, or you can wait until we go back to school and bring your materials back then. A couple more things that you'll need to know. First of all, when you picked up your packet, or when you pick up your packet at the food site, it'll come with a cover sheet. And on that cover sheet, you'll see some directions about what to do if you need help. So you might run into some trouble, whether it's with knowing how to do the problems, or even with it, with some kind of technology. If that's the case, just give your school a call, and you'll want to be sure and say who you are and what grade you're in, whose class you're in. Let us know how we can get in touch with you and what your specific problem is, and your teacher will be back in touch with you as soon as he or she can be. Also, if you're watching this and you know that you can't get to a food site to pick up a packet, we certainly understand that. And so what we will want you to do is to communicate with your school that you'd like a packet to be mailed, and we'll get that right to you. So to wrap up, if you do have a computer at home that you're using, these packets will still be good practice for you. Your teachers may have you do certain problems or read certain passages from those. So again, the purpose of these is just to give you some practice while we're out of school. And also, it's really important to know that if you have trouble, if you get stuck, come to a problem you don't understand, don't panic. We want you to let us know that, and then just keep going. Go on to the next one and do your best. We know this is a really unusual situation. We're all learning to live like this for a while. So don't feel bad. Do the best you can. We understand, and reach out to your school for help.